Good morning, everybody. My name is Amanda Barron, and we want to welcome you into this breaking news where we have sad news out of Nicholas County this morning, where we just received word from West Virginia Governor Patrick Morrisey on X that a missing miner, a man who has been trapped inside a mine in Nicholas County since Saturday afternoon at about 1:30, has been found, and he has passed away. His name is Stephen Lipscomb, and that is the identification that has come from Governor Patrick Morrisey just within the last few minutes. Governor Morrisey is also at an energy conference right now in Charleston, where he is going to be speaking with energy leaders from across the state. But let me read you a little bit of that statement. At approximately 6 this morning, water levels inside the Rolling Thunder mine in Nicholas County had receded sufficiently for rescue crews to safely enter. The team began their search, examining every section as they advanced underground. At 7:37 a.m., one two-man team located the body of the missing miner, the foreman, Stephen Lipscomb. Crews have worked tirelessly around the clock in 12-hour shifts in search for their colleague. Each shift included roughly 15 workers underground, 8 on the surface coordinating and loading supplies, and another 8 staging and fusing a new water line. Their commitment and professionalism have been unwavering throughout this operation. Governor Morrisey and First Lady Denise Morrisey were heartbroken to learn this tragic loss, and they're keeping Mr. Lipscomb's family, friends, and fellow workers in their prayers. We have been at that mine site in Nicholas County since Sunday night, and we're joined now by 13 News reporter Kelly McElhaney. She joins us now. Kelly, you have been there. You just saw some vehicles go up into the mine, and as I was there on Sunday, every time you saw a vehicle, you just hoped and prayed that the news was going to be something positive. As the days have worn on, we know time was not on Mr. Lipscomb's side, and it's just not the news anyone wanted to hear, but there is some closure for the family.
Yes, absolutely, Amanda. We've been here on the mine site, like you said, since Sunday, and we've been here early this morning just waiting to hear exactly what that news was going to be. And like you said, this was not the answer that we were hoping for, but hopefully it does bring closure to that family and also to that community as well. We've seen some of those emergency vehicles, first responders go up into the mine today, just checking in on the situation. There's not much information available that we know at this time besides what the governor has released on social media right now, but we are going to work to bring more updates. We're going to be out here further throughout the day. We're going to try and talk to the community as well.
Yeah, no doubt, Kelly, some of those neighbors will be driving by. Everyone who lives in that area, as you've experienced over the last few days, either knows somebody who works inside that mine, knows somebody who applied for a job at that mine, and knows someone who's working in there right now. On Sunday, I had a chance to talk to one of the men who was underground at the time of this tragedy, and he said that he was one of the fortunate 17. There were 18 men underground at the Rolling Thunder mine on Saturday when it started to take on that water. He said that the water was up to his neck as he was standing, and that all he wanted to do as soon as he escaped was stay on site and keep working to free that man. Their foreman, Stephen Lipscomb, who we learned just a minute ago, has passed away. Let me continue to read a little bit about what Governor Morrisey has to say. Over the past several days, crews have worked around the clock with courage, skill, and determination, doing everything humanly possible to bring their colleague home. Their commitment and teamwork reflect the very best of West Virginia. Our state knows this kind of pain all too well. Mining is more than an industry here. It's a brotherhood, a way of life, a source of pride. When tragedy strikes, we grieve together, we stand together, and we support one another as one West Virginia family. Obviously, the news this morning that this miner has passed away and his body was discovered around 7:37 this morning by a two-man mine rescue team is not the news that anyone wanted to hear, but it does bring an end to several days of around-the-clock work there in Nicholas County, where crews from all across the region at the local, state, and federal level have been underground working and working above ground, pumping out nearly 6,000 gallons of water per minute to try and find this man. Of course, family and friends holding out hope over the last few days that Mr. Lipscomb would be found alive, but as we learned today from Governor Patrick Morrisey, that is not the case. Governor Morrisey is at an event right now, the energy conference that's happening in Charleston, and we will bring you his comments that he will make at the news conference as soon as we can. We'll continue to keep you updated on our website today, WOWKTV.com. We'll bring you the very latest at noon, but continue to check in with us all day long on our website and on our social media channels. Again, that news coming out of Nicholas County this morning. Devastating news that Mr. Lipscomb was found this morning, the foreman, a man who was leading his team when tragedy struck underground. We'll continue to bring you the latest throughout the day. Thanks for joining us.